They're going to destroy the forest.
We have to do something. Let our powers combine. Earth, fire, hide! With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Go Planet!
So here's the Kaffir lime tree, and you can eat the leaves. When I plant this, I'll read out a little, some excerpts I have on a printout. But that's the Kaffir lime. And it does get limes on it as well. And you can eat both the lime and the leaves raw. So I like these leaves. They take a bit of chewing, and I'll go more into that when we're planting it. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this Kaffir lime tree. This one is for who am I giving this one? Who's this courtesy of? Meli Blue Star. So we'll read out some stuff about her and what she said to me, and she donated 60, so this one is over $30 to buy, so luckily it fits within her 60. And so yeah, you can just eat these leaves, and they do take a bit of chewing. They're really tough, and I remember the first time I had them I was like, oh cool, a real like leaf. So not just like a lettuce leaf that doesn't take as many chews and so forth. I thought, yeah, it must be good for you. Anyway, so this one is $45, so we're going to go ahead and get this guy and put him out at that same spot. I've been planting a few others. I've also got some guava, yellow cherry guava here, so I might get that tree for someone else, and pomegranate, and some Tahitian limes. The tree looks pretty similar. Tahitian lime there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy. So a little bit about and on Meli. Meli said to me she hasn't worked for 8 months, but hey, the universe provides, and I said, yeah, I agree. And then I said, and learn to forage wild edibles, and I'll put a bit on that in your video. So then you need to work far less because you know about wild growing plants around you, so that it costs you less money to eat, and you know, look after them. You don't need to often, because wild edibles are often hardy and already growing without you anyway, but I encourage you to look after those wild random plants if it's easy and affordable, because hey, it's your nest called Earth. So here we are, and there's Mount Warning with those funny looking peaks. The highest peak there's Mount Warning behind this front mountain. And we're on the way to the place I call the wood chip spot. It's on the way to Yukai, North New South Wales, Australia. And this is just after Mawillimbar. There's the turn off to Tyalgum. And we're heading into the valley there. And that's where the wood chip spot is. And that's where I'm planting quite a few trees. So I've just started digging one hole for one of these citrus trees. I'm going to plant the finger lime here, and I wanted to show you all the life in this soil and why I'm actually planting 3 people's trees here. Toby's going to get the finger lime, Desiree's getting the kumquat. Well, these plants are courtesy of these people, so thank you guys. And the Kaffir lime is courtesy of Meli Blue Star. Now eventually I will put signs up here, laminated signs with some info on each plant and stuff too, for everybody. I was thinking of taking off the tags for a while until the plants are larger, just in case anyone decides to nick them and steal them. I'm going to take the kumquat fruit off that kumquat tree so you can't tell what it is, and so people hopefully leave them here until they grow larger, and then they can't really steal them. So that's my plan. And look, this has nice worm. Look at that, that's just fresh out of the soil there. We'll put him back in a minute. And I also saw some larvae. Where did that go? there was some insect larvae in here. Where'd he go? There. See, I don't know what that is. Little grub. But life, and life is good. And this soil is really naturally nice. It's got a tiny bit of clay, and it's moist. It hasn't rained here for days, so I'm pretty happy planting all these trees here. And there's a show of what good soil is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix wood chips in those holes. So I'm going to keep digging that hole. I'm going to mix wood chips in there. Now I'm going to do this because it's going to help these young little plant starts here to have some wetness around them. Some moisture will be soaked up and held onto by these wood chips. So there's a nice wood chip pile over there, free wood chips, so I thought I may as well do it. And it will retain more moisture in the soil while they're young. And wood chips after about 1.5 years, 2 years, 3 years will break down into more of this nice soil. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the technique I'm going to do for all three, the Kaffir lime, kumquat and finger lime trees. I'm going to put some wood chips here in the hole with this lovely free fresh dirt here, and just to help retain some moisture. So that's about how deep I'll have it. I don't know, it's 6 to 12 inches deep. It's about 12, a little bit over 12 inches deep. And you just want to make sure it's like twice as wide as the containers that the trees come in. Alright, I've planted 3 citrus trees. So Toby, here's yours. And so what I'd done was I put the I put some wood chips with the soil in the hole. As you can see, I've also put wood chips on top, but then in between I also put the wide spectrum mineral rock dust, and I'm going to give each one that much water. So I'm going to go down to the stream and give the other trees that much as well. But I just done it to the kumquat, and you can see its little moat has filled with water. So that's why I've dug a little moat there along the other trees as well. I've put a little moat there so that it picks up the water, because this is on a slight, I don't know, about 25 degrees slant, and so the water will run down here and stay in its moat, and its little roots will come and suck up the water there. So just for a little bit of help. And I also done that. So here's the rock dust that I'm getting. It's the one that I read to you guys before. So we're going to go down to the river there, and we're going to fill up this water bottle about 4 times and come back. So it all starts there at that soil layer. So I was very happy to find this because it's wide spectrum. So let's see what's in there. At least it's wider spectrum than anything I've found so far. And calcium 11%, iron, potassium, magnesium, silica, sulfur, phosphorus, carbon, manganese, zinc, copper, cobalt, boron, molybdenum, and it says you want about 1 to 2 kilograms for if you're planting, say, this finger lime tree or any fruit tree, and about 4 kilograms or something of this stuff if you're adding to like an existing sort of fruit tree or something like that. So just so you have a slight idea of the guys there to go by. So yeah, very happy with finding that, and thank you. Okay, well, after that workout going up and down that hill, I'm ready for this kumquat. So this one looks about right. So there you go, that's them dug in and the techniques I've used this time. I would also recommend using some of that kelp meal and the other stuff they had at that shop, the organic shop there. stuff like kelp meal, wide spectrum rock dust like I did use, and wood chips in the holes I think is a good idea sometimes with seedlings, because I mean the wood chips will break down anyway eventually, and just while they're younger it'll keep a little bit more water in the soil because they're like little sponges, these bits of wood. And so I'm going to take you down to the river. It's really nice down there. It's quite shallow and looks real good for a swim. Love those kumquats. Oh, so nice. So I was just coming down here and filling up the water. But look how nice it is. And growing up I've always loved coming down to the river. Alright, thank you Alana for that, and thank you Toby Hall and Meli Blue Star. And I hope you guys feed many people with these plants. I hope I'm not the only one to take the food off them. And this was another $30 Bandit Guerrilla Grow. Benjamin Cowenberg from consciousazine.com. Check the Your Natural Paradise page, guys. Lots of info on lots of food plants. Adios! Alright Meli, the Kaffir lime tree. Oh, looks like I'm going to run out of battery. So, the Kaffir lime tree's benefits. Edible leaves, and that's why I chose it, and plus you could use the lime as dressing on the salad that you use the very same leaves from the very same tree in. So you can take those leaves, put them in a salad, then use the limes from the tree to make a dressing. So it's really good for its oil. I've got a number of sources here all touting the benefits of the oil of the Kaffir lime tree. Therapeutic and medicinal uses. They make soap out of it and stuff too. You can read all this on the Your Natural Paradise page. And some other health benefits. It's thought to be a mosquito repellent, like other plants such as citronella and turmeric, and garlic and stuff. I've read some homemade ideas about insect repellents. Yeah, so the essential oil really in these leaves are really good. So even if you're just chewing it, you're going to get the essential oil. Now, this is a really good point to talk about really chewing your food really well. Because when you eat a lot of greens, you really need to chew more than a couple of times, as you do with a lot of food, say like McDonald's and that kind of food, or like a sandwich. Because our body can't break down the plant cellulose, we need to... Sorry, battery ran out. I was going to say, so we need to chew our food hundreds of times. Because we want to get the nutrients out of the cells, and we want to crush that plant cellulose and get the nutrients. Alright Meli, we're here at what's called Boulders with a random poodle. Oh no, it's not a poodle. Anyway, this place is called Boulders. I'm just going to read you off the rest of what the Kaffir lime tree is good for. I ended up coming down here because it's really nice and I haven't surfed for a while. So I might end up going out here. Few nice little ones, and the tide's coming up, so I'm going to be quick. So the Kaffir lime is also good for total dental health. The essential oil again. So I just wanted to add that and then add this to your video. And there's Lennox Head, the next big headland you're seeing there. So you can Google Maps that if you don't know where this is. And the sun's about to come up. So thanks again Meli for the Kaffir lime tree. And And there's the sunrise. It's not a blue star, but it'll do. This is another $30 bandit, Guerrilla Grow.
I'll turn you into a fucking tree. Captain Planet, motherfucker.